Hello everyone, how's it going? BigLT here. Welcome back to another food review. We are doing chicken ramen, Kraft mac and cheese. Got this at Hy-Vee in another town because our current one hadn't put them out yet. Don't know if they have yet. And thankfully I went to my grandma's. Technically speaking, Wednesday last week at the time of recording this was Tuesday. The first Tuesday of May 2026. So I was with my grandma on the last Wednesday of April 2026. But anyway, here's what it looks like. Made a bit of a mess making this, I'll tell you that much. How's it smell? Smells like chicken. Kinda. It's alright. Not the best, I'll be honest. Could have used a little less of that flavoring. For some reason, I think I just could have used a little less flavoring. It needs salt? No, I cooked it with salt. It's not salty in the slightest. Maybe a little. But I didn't add too much. Sorry, I had to see that on my teeth. I didn't put too much in. I probably put maybe a small mound in the palm of my hand, dumped it in. Small. Measurement wise, probably was like 3/4 of a tablespoon, at least. Maybe even half a tablespoon. I don't know. Wasn't much. Compared to the last time I made Kraft mac and cheese, that stuff got gooey. And not in a good way. That's because I added too much salt. But I don't think it's the salt doing what I'm tasting here. Salt actually enhances flavors, so I might have enhanced the flavors a little too much with the salt. Who the hell knows at this point? I use kosher salt, if I'm going to be honest. I'm not Jewish. I'll just say that right now, because I believe it's Jewish people use kosher. I could be wrong. Not trying to be racist, or I don't even know if it's a racist thing. I'm not even trying to make it a stereotypical thing. My reasoning for using kosher salt is because Alton Brown on the Food Network, when he was doing Good Eats, always said kosher salt's the best salt. You don't use table salt; it dissolves too easily. Sea salt's a little pricey, I think he said, or something like that. But kosher salt is best. You get so much salt for the price, and that's just me. I just prefer kosher. I prefer kosher because of him. And I got my second box of kosher salt. My first one I bought when I moved into this building way back in I moved in here in 2010. I don't know if I bought the kosher salt back then, but it might have been 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. But I finally finished the box, I think it was earlier this year of 2026. It might have been around the winter. And I had went and got a new box. So it's kind of new. It's only probably about maybe 2 months old. And I barely scratched the surface on the sucker. So that one's probably going to last me another roughly 16 years. If I use it right. Paul, can we fire Logan Paul? I'm sorry. I was listening to that music video that Joe Hendry did for WWE. They uploaded to YouTube. I approve. Speaking of music, I recently, back in the weekend, finished watching Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt, and they got an ending theme that I really enjoy. It's called Fallen Angel, and it's just so catchy. If you guys haven't heard it, look up Panty and Stocking, Fallen Angel. You can listen to the full song. It's amazing. Told a friend of mine. She was very surprising to know that I binged the anime in 24 hours, considering I watched it Friday evening for like 2 episodes, finished the other 11 the next day. She was surprised. She's like, "Wow, it must have been a really good anime." I told her what it was, and she's like, "Good anime." And she sent a winking emoji. It's like, "Yeah, you know." So yeah, watch that. It was on Crunchyroll, and I also learned that there's apparently a season 2, but it's new Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt or something like that. That was not on Crunchyroll, just the original. And now I kind of want to watch the new one if I could. And also, speaking of animes I've got in my collection, I got this yesterday. Very, very happy. $60! Not even gonna lie. Just so you guys are aware. Her group, best group. In case you want to know, night court at 2500. 2500 basically means 1 a.m. because military time. So, oh wow, did they? Oh, they did. Sorry, I'm simulating WWE 2K26 on my Switch 2, and one of my 2 new signees just won tag belts. Gonna need to rush that off camera if I can. But anyway, I mean, it tastes like chicken ramen, but I guess it's not the chicken ramen I was expecting. I expected it to taste more like that Mario-chan, whatever it's called. The extremely cheap. Let's be honest. You could buy a packet of that for like 10 cents or some crap like that, at least around here. And that's at Walmart. But you can buy a whole box for like maybe like $2. And that's with like 12 of those things at least 12 in a box. You get that for $2. And I could be wrong. That doesn't sound like a very good price when I say 10 cents for the packet. Because 10 times 12 is 120. I could be off by the price. It might be more like a 15, but even then, that's supposed to be $1.50. No, actually, no, I was thinking times 10. It's been a long time since I looked at those prices. I'm not even for sure for now. I don't even know. I have no idea. And I can't look at my phone because, yeah. You know what? Might as well read the ingredients, right? Yeah, that's probably what you guys are here for. I'm curious. Enriched macaroni. You don't say. Let's see here. Trying to find things. Seasoned cheese sauce mix. I wonder what's in that. The cheese sauce. Jesus. Okay. And no, I didn't say what you think I probably said. I didn't say the Lord's thing. I said, geez. And I kind of slurred a little. Slurred my speech. That's what I mean. Okay. Wait a minute. Hang on. Where did this thing end? That's great. Just read it. Whey, milk, fat, salt, milk protein concentrate, less than 2% of tapioca powder, citric acid, lactic acid, sodium phosphate. Yum. Calcium phosphate again. Yum. Don't know about that one or that one. It's a new word I don't know or how to say. Eneto for color. Enzymes. Okay, seasoning blend. There we go. This is what I was looking for. Salt, garlic powder, onion powder, maltodextrin, spices, yeast extract, sugar, chicken broth, paprika for color, chicken fat, soybean oil as a processing aid, natural flavors, not more than 2% of silicone dioxide added to prevent caking. Actually, I think that's what happened last time when I was making just regular mac and cheese. I think I caked it is what it was. It contains wheat and milk. Wheat because it is macaroni, and milk because it's cheese. It's something called mac and cheese. You don't say. Just say. I get it. I get it. No, I mean, people probably will look at this and say, like, well, is it plant-based? Because I think it's vegan. I think vegans eat plant-based stuff. I know vegetarians are plant-based too, but I don't think vegetarians would eat something with cheese in it, even if it was plant-based. I'm not 100% sure. I think vegans would. Because watching Scott Pilgrim versus the World years ago, I have it on DVD somewhere, the third X has to have soy in his coffee or his latte or something like that. But Scott tricked him by having him drink half and half, in which lost his vegan powers. If you haven't seen the movie, go for it. It's really good considering it's kind of like a video game kind of movie, and that's something I always liked. Heck, when I was watching No Game No Life, I expected it to be something related to video games, but it wasn't. But I still find enjoyment out of it, and I'm talking about the movie. I should have it here somewhere. No. There it is. Doesn't look nothing like a video game. It has a chess piece. But, yeah. I was glad I watched it because she's awesome. You can throw in her. She's down there. I think there was only one other character. You don't see her in here. Is she on the other one? And yes, I have the actual animated one too here. Hang on. Is she on this one? No. I don't see the other one on here, the Fox Girl. For those of you who don't know, I'm talking about Izuna. Whether you do or you don't, I'm talking about Izuna. She's Fox Girl. She's Kitsune. Anyway, before I get on a tangent about anime for the rest of this episode, for the rest of the video, let's just go ahead and get to the rating. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's all right, not perfect. It's not bad. Could have been better. You know, straight down the middle. Best I can say. It's not exactly down the middle, but just a little off to it, but in a positive way, just a little bit. I think they could have gone a little. I don't know what kind of like chicken ramen they were going for on this, because like I said, when I think chicken ramen, I think like kind of like what the Mari-chan does, that makes it look like chicken noodle soup, just without those chicken bits in it. The little cubed chicken. Those are the best parts of chicken noodle soup. Of course, we're talking about Campbell's home-style chicken noodle soup. Obviously, it's got to have the carrots. I don't even know if the regular one has it. It's been years since I had the regular one. I've always bought the home-style one. No water in my home-style chicken noodle soup when I cook it. I cook it straight up from the can, in the microwave, in the bowl, whatever. Nuke it, cook it, eat it. Yum. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this food review. I've been BigLT. I got one more food review to do. Sadly, I can't do it today, but I can do it tomorrow. Probably when I wake up. I wonder what that will be. Sounds like a morning thing. Could be. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time for another food review. You guys have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.